Today we are writing equations to represent relationships represented in tables. Okay, so we are coming up with the equation that matches this table. It says the table shows the total cost of buying K number of cookies. Write an equation to represent the relationship between C and K. Okay, so what is happening to K in order to get C? Okay, what is happening to K in order to get C? Now we can make some conjectures or some guesses at the beginning. Well, 1 plus 3 is 4. So 2 plus 3 should be 5. Oh, that's not right. So we know that's not correct. Okay, uh, we could also say, okay, 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Oh, that works. 3 times 4 is 12. That works. 4 times 4 is 16. That works. So K is being multiplied by 4 in order to get C. Okay, does that make sense? So we're taking K times 4 to equal C. All right. One other way to notice what is happening here is looking at the change. What happens to C each time? Well, we go up by 4. Each time we go up by 1. So if we go up by 4 again, we're going up by 1 again. Okay. And we look at the ratio of these things, and we would take the so these are also x and y values. You would take your y value and put it over your x. So 4 over 1 would be your rate of change. Okay, so it's how much it's changing each time, also known as your unit rate. Okay, we've talked about that before, finding your unit rate. So cost per one cookie. Okay, well, in the second one, the cost per one cookie is also 4. The cost per one cookie is also 4. Okay, and that's how you could get this as well. So let's try this both ways on the second one here. So my change here is 8, 8, and 8. For every one, we change on the number of boxes. So this one's the table shows the total number of paints in a box in B number of boxes. Write an equation to represent the relationship between P and B. So I see that it's 8 over 1, right? Would be my change. 8 over 1, okay, is being multiplied. So paints, all right, so B is being multiplied by 8 in order to get the total cost. Okay, so C equals 8 times B, okay, because you're multiplying by the number of boxes. Okay, now this one here, let's take a look. 1 times 19, okay, 2 times 19. Oh, that works. Okay, 19 times 2 is 38. 19 times 3. Again, this is changing by 19 and by 1 each time. 19 and by 1 each time. But again, you would divide 19 divided by 1 and see, okay, it's the same throughout. So B is being multiplied by 19 in order to get C for that one. Okay, you can try number 4 on your own there. Okay, now down here on number 11, it gets a little more complicated because now it says the table shows the cost of rock climbing based on the number of hours and a one-time shoe rental fee. Write a two-step equation to represent the total cost of rock climbing for each hours. Okay, so you're rock climbing for a certain number of hours, but then you're also paying a shoe rental fee. Okay, you only pay that once. So now 1 times 12 is 12, but 2 times 12 is not 20. Okay, so we're going to look at what our rate of change is here, like we did on those last ones. So it goes up by 8, while this goes up by 1. This goes up by 8, while this goes up by 1. Okay, and that follows through the whole time. So it's for every 1 hour, it goes up $8. So that's $8 per hour. Okay, well then, if H is 1, okay, I would do 8 times H plus what number is going to get me 12? Well, 8 times 1 is 8. plus 4 equals 12. So let's see if that works on the next one. So 8 times 2, because h is 2 on the second one, is 16. Well, 16 plus 4 is 20. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 4 is 28. So that works. Okay, so my rule is going to be 8h plus 4 equals c. That's my equation. Okay, my rule is 8h plus 4. Okay, and then my equation is 8h plus 4 equals c. Okay, do that same process in the next one. The table shows the total cost of reserving a party room based on the number of hours and a one-time large party fee. Write a two-step equation to represent the total cost reserving a party room for h hours. Okay, so again, 1 times 37, 2 times 37, that does not match. So we need to go back and look at what our rate of change is. 20, 20, 20 per 1 hour on each of these. Okay, so it's 20 per hour. Okay, so that's 20h. And then I'm going to do 20 times 1 plus, it looks like 20 times 1 is 20. 20 plus 17 is 37. Okay, 20 times 2 is 40, plus 17 is 57. 20 times 3 is 60, plus 17 is 77. 20 times 4 is 80, plus 17 is 97. So this is going to be plus 17 equals that total cost is going to be my equation there. Okay. There are several more that you can try on your own.